about primates. Can you see that?
I can't see shit, Professor.
I don't know how to make this better.
It's actually better that you can't see anything. As long as you can see it and you know what you're talking about, that's what matters.
Alright, well, make sure you take notes.
The notes you can't see.
We're learning about primates today.
It's monkey time.
It's monkey time. It's finally monkey time.
Did you hear that, Jane? Did you hear that, Miss Goodall? It's
Miss
monkey
Goodall.
time.
Monkey time. So, obviously, being the same genus, we all share some common traits. Primates all have stereoscopic vision, if I can spell. Vision, which is basically 3D vision or depth perception. Primates all have grasping digits. Humans only have their phalanges, but other primates also have their toes that can grasp things.
It's a shame we missed out on that.
I know. Primates also all have nails, not claws. That really looks like I just spelled nulls. Nails. And we all have enclosed orbitals in our eyeballs, which basically means that the eyeball is enclosed in bone. For some, it's going to be a postorbital bar, but for humans and other apes, I think, we have entirely enclosed bony sockets, which means this is all enclosed. Now, we are going to learn about strepsirrhines. Spelled that right. And haplorhines. Also spelled that right. So basically what you need to know, strepsirrhines, just lemurs.
Just lemurs.
Haplorhines is basically everybody else. So we're going to have Old World monkeys, New World monkeys, lesser apes, and greater apes. And when I say Old World and New World, I mean Old World is in Eurasia, New World is in the Americas. So, strepsirrhines, lemurs. We have a post-orbital bar. So instead of a entirely enclosed bony socket on the side like we have, they have a bar, and then there's a gap in between the side of their head and the post-orbital bar. We are going to have scent glands. We are also going to have a, how the crap do you spell that? Rhinarium. A rhinarium is a wet nose, like your dog or cat has. This rhinarium means they have an increased reliance on scent or smell. They're also going to have tactile whiskers, like your cat, which is just another sensory organ for them. They're colorblind, so they see in black and white vision. They're going to have a toilet or grooming claw, which is a specialized feature that just has one function, which is for grooming. I don't know why it's called a toilet claw. It's weird to me too. And the last thing is a tooth comb, which is in the lower jaw, and I'm going to do a great drawing.
We love a good tooth comb.
Yes, we do. I don't know if you can see that, but basically
You actually can kind of see it.
the lower jaw, basically these teeth here in between your canines look like a comb, so they're long, thin, and straight, and they're fused basically at the edge, and they have gaps. Great art skills. Like that. I don't know if you can see that. Haplorhines, everybody else, basically besides lemurs, we have enclosed bony sockets. We have dry noses. And dry noses means we have an increased reliance on sight. So we're going to have color vision. All right, now we're going to learn about some different I think these are all catarrhines. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, we're just going to learn about some different groups. So first we're going to learn about lemurs. Lemurs, as we know, have scent glands. They have stink fights for mating, which is great. They only live on Madagascar. Lemurs range in size from about 5 inches to like 2 to 3 feet in size. They've got, let's see, they've got the rhinarium or wet nose. They have the postorbital bar. They've got a toilet claw. They have black and white vision. They are vertical leapers and climbers. They are also arboreal or tree dwelling. And I believe they are mostly nocturnal. And we can see that I actually do wish I had some skulls to show because their eye sockets are ginormous. It's crazy to let in all that extra light. So next we're going to learn about lorises. So lorises are nocturnal. They have a toilet or grooming claw. And they have a dental comb. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe they are found in I want to say Africa and Asia. No, that doesn't sound right. I think they're in Asia. Now we're going to have tarsiers. To save time, they share all of these traits and they're nocturnal. And then we're going to learn about anthropoids. Okay, so anthropoids are pretty much everybody else, right? So they're going to have a larger brain. And obviously with that, a larger brain case. They're also going to have larger body size. They're going to have a dry nose, which means that there's going to be an increased reliance on sight equals. So we're going to have color vision. Anthropoids are also mostly diurnal, which means they're active during the day. We also have forward-facing eyes, which allows us to have depth perception, which is pretty important if you're living in the trees and you want to go from one tree to another, trying to jump from branch to branch. If you don't have depth perception, that's going to be pretty hard, and you're probably going to miss and fall to the ground and probably die. So, and anthropoids do not have a dental cone. And we share similar dental patterns, which I will, I guess I can write that now. I'll just do it here. So, I know that this looks like hieroglyphics. Bear with me. This is your mouth, right? Okay.
No, that's a football field.
This is your mouth.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Here's your top jaw. Here's your bottom jaw. Okay. And these are each a quadrant. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. This line is dividing your mouth in half like this, right? So the dental plan that we share is 2, 1, 2, 3, right? 2, 1, 2, 3.
Check the notes if you're not sure.
That's behavior. Yes, 2, 1, 2, 3. I was right. Okay. Did it. 2, 1, 2, 3. Which means we have 2. What the heck are these called?
Do you need to know what
What are
they're
your
called?
front teeth called? 2 front teeth.
They're called front teeth. No, I don't think there's a. I don't think there's a name for it. If there is, I don't know.
Canine. 1 canine. 2 premolars. And 3 molars. 2, 3. In humans, that third molar is your wisdom tooth. So most people either don't have it or had it removed, like me. I had 4 wisdom teeth removed. So this dental pattern is shared in all hominoids. So yeah, that's anthropoids. This is hominoids. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, now I'm going to erase and write more things. I'm gonna grab a paper towel. This is taking too long to erase.
I would have to erase it all by hand.
With my hands.
With your hands,
Yeah.
but only one finger.
Only one finger.
You can only choose one finger.
Only one finger.
Oh my god. You do that? I'm gonna make sure we have everything we need for tomorrow.
Okay. If you want, you can probably prop my phone up.
You think? Or do you want to put it?
Is it at this point?
To do it like. Hi, it's my hand. Say hello. Yeah, you're gonna stay up? Hmm? Oh shit, I got it.
Nice. Good camera work.
Does this only, your videos can only go to 26 minutes, yeah?
I don't know.
It says 26 minutes and 21 seconds, which is an oddly specific time for how long.
I think that might be how long it's been recording.
No. It's been recording for 17 minutes and 30 seconds.
Then I have no idea. But anyways, we're going to so now we're going to learn about latterines and catarrhines. So latterines and catarrhines. So latterines have prehensile tails. Number 1. Number 2, they have 3 premolars. So unlike that dental pattern I just showed you, instead of 2, 1, 2, 3, it would be 2, 1, 3, 3. Catarrhines have narrow noses and downward facing nostrils. So everything else I'm about to do is underneath catarrhines, but to save space, I'm just going to write it across. So now we have Old World monkeys. And hominoids. So Old World monkeys have estrus, which is basically like their version of ovulation. When the females are ready to mate, their genitals become red and very swollen.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm not jealous.
That's not it?
No, it's not it, but that's basically their ovulation. They have cheek pouches, like a chipmunk, so they can store food. They have premolars, like us, and they have prehensile tails. Hominoids do not have tails. And I am going to go into some specifics. So first is orangutans, however you want to pronounce it. And these are basically their unique features. So orangutans' feature is that their gestation period, or their fertile cycle is every 8 to 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously during those 8 to 12 years they're raising a baby.
Right.
And unfortunately, oh god, in orangutan society, there is rape. We have seen instances of rape in orangutans. Why? Well, they have a shrinking environment, which is forcing them closer together.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have basically all primates are supposed to be social creatures, but orangutans have kind of evolved to be solitary because of their environment. But as they're being sort of forced closer together, we are seeing essentially members of different groups coming together, and the males, this isn't common, it just has been seen, the males will, if the female orangutan is taking care of a baby, then we see infanticide, which will force the female to go back into estrus, where basically she will be fertile again, and then the male will force himself on her so that he can ensure basically he has reproductive success. And it makes me really sad, but
Yeah.
Bonobos, their special unique trait is sex.
Ooh!
Basically,
Exclamation point.
sex.
Exclamation point.
No, this is a colon. That's a colon.
You should put an exclamation point in
There is an exclamation point.
there. That's what I said.
The exclamation point colon.
Yeah, I said sex exclamation point.
You said sex exclamation point exclamation point.
No, I didn't.
Stop talking.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Put your phone away.
I'm your only student. I'm the only one that showed up to class today.
I know.
I know.
Anyways, basically, sex is used for de-escalation. So, if there's a tense situation, the members will engage in sex to just calm everybody down. This is literally how they avoid aggressive behavior.
It's fucking amazing.
Right? And we have seen all combinations. Young, old, male, male, female, female, male, female, multiple groups of more than 2 bonobos. And we've seen genital sex, vaginal, anal, oral. So they're having a great time.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Good for them.
So now we have gorillas.
Gorillas.
Gorillas. Do you want to hazard a guess as to what their unique trait is?
I guess.
A guess.
I don't know.
What are gorillas known for?
Being aggressive and scary.
Chest pounding.
Yes.
Threat gestures.
See, that's what I got it right.
Yes,
give me a fucking point.
Alright, and my only student gets a point. Yes, gorillas are known for chest pounding, threat gestures. Yeah.
That's it.
That's their unique trait. And chimpanzees, our closest living relative. We share over 99% of DNA with chimpanzees.
Wow, for real?
Yep. And